Hello and welcome to Shridevi Classes YouTube channel where we inculcate interest and confidence in science, engineering and architecture subjects. Today in our playlist of green building, we'll understand different type of fenestration. First, the term fenestration would be explained. Then we will understand the importance of shading and glazing on fenestration. And finally, we'll describe different type of fenestration like slit window, jalis, simple openable window, folding window and French window. We'll also discuss modern energy efficient fenestration glazing and the terms like U factor, solar heat gain factor and visible light transmittance. So let's start type of fenestration. Fenestration refers to openings in the building envelope or transparency on facades that provide natural lighting, ventilation, connection to outdoor and access to the building. This fenestration play a dual role of bringing the out to in and into out. So the in-out in building from external sides takes place through fenestration. Choosing the proper window, doors or skylight is one of the most important decisions for any energy efficient, high performing green building project. Homes are oriented towards gardens, green spaces or beautiful views. When we orient building fenestration and windows, it can greatly enhance the aesthetic value of building. So orienting the building fenestration, its spaces and windows greatly influence its aesthetic. Fenestration can help to achieve naturally lit, well ventilated and comfortable room throughout the day as well as around the year. In extreme temperature condition in external environment, comfortable temperature in indoor space can be managed by appropriate insulation of fenestration, and fenestration insulation can be achieved by selecting the right material for frame of fenestration and appropriate designed insulated glasses. Normal glass has high U factor and high solar heat gain factor that leads to high temperature in indoor condition in summer times and very low temperature inside the home in winter conditions, and that will increase our load of air conditioning. Now, solar heat gain through window can be reduced by using special glasses such as heat reflecting glass that reflect the heat or tinted glass, or we can use multi-panel glazed glass. These glazing not only adds aesthetic element to fenestration, they improve energy performance of building and they also produce better visual and acoustic effects. When we install fenestration, it is also required that there should not be any air gap or airflow between walls and window or window or roof. High performance glazing in modern fenestration has low U value, low shedding coefficient or low value of solar heat gain factor, and they also have high VLT, visible light transmittance, and this will reduce energy consumption and improve energy efficiency of today's energy stressed building, where building takes lot of energy to maintain comfortable internal environment for building operation. Now here shedding coefficient or solar heat gain factor measures the rate of heat gain from solar energy passing through window and frame of fenestration. The lower amount of solar heat gain factor means the lower amount of heat gain in building. The U factor describes the rate of heat flow through the entire unit of fenestration, that is glass, the frame and all as to glass conditions, which means heat flow across spacer, sealants and other elements that involve heat conduction. The lower value of U factor less than 3 watt per square meter of fenestration surface per degree Celsius difference of temperature in indoor and outdoor conditions represent lower amount of heat gain in summer and heat loss in winter across fenestration. Modern high-performing glazing should have smaller value of solar heat gain factor and U factor, and at the same time they have high VLT, visual light transmittance, and there should be 40 to 60% amount of visible light should transmit across glass panel. Shades protect our home from direct sunlight and rain. Shades are temporary or permanent structure such as horizontal overhang, vertical fins, or projection around window. These projection around window or vertical or horizontal fins can completely stop entry of direct sun rays or rain onto the window or glass surface, and that reduce both U factor and solar heat gain factor of our fenestration. Even a veranda or a projected roof can act as a shading device, and such shading improve energy performance of our fenestration. Horizontal shading work best in south facade of building, especially in summer when higher angle sun radiation are stopped by such shading, and the same shading won't stop lower angled winter sun rays, which is desirable, whereas horizontal fins or vertical fins are desirable and more effective on east and west facade of building for protection from lower angled direct penetrating sun rays from east in the rising sun time and in west for the setting sun time, and this shading of horizontal fins or vertical fins in western side of building is very desirable for energy efficient operation of building. The northern orientation of building doesn't require any shading as it never receive direct sunlight, but for aesthetic and other consideration we can use vertical shading. Such shading device can be fixed or adjustable, and they can be supplemented with sensors that track sun movement to automatically adjust position of shading through its mechanism, and that will enhance energy performance of building throughout the day as well as in all seasons. A hotel building in Mumbai and Al Bahr Tower in Abu Dhabi use similar type of shading on their fenestration, which is adjustable, and in Al Bahr Tower, computer aided mechanism sense the external weather conditions and adjust orientation of these fins to maintain most comfortable and optimum conditions inside the building across its envelope with automatic adjustable shading device. Curtains and blinds used internally to fenestration make home more welcoming and beautiful and can help to control the internal space as per the requirement of internal space. For example, one can pull the blinds or raise the curtain when need a afternoon nap and require less amount of solar radiation inside the room, and at the same time he or she can draw them away and open fenestration when it is required more solar lighting for study or any other work. There are several type of styles and designs to choose from for window or fenestration opening as per functional requirement or use in building, and will narrate some popular important fenestration types. One is slit window. Slit window are small opening or voids that serve as fenestration. They provide intake of direct as well as diffuse light and create a light and shadow effect, a beautiful pattern that play a aesthetic role in interior. They are generally used to light up the passages or corridor or along the facade of huge dead mass to break the monotony and to create the necessary aesthetic beautiful play of these voids. Jalis or perforated windows is another style of fenestration. These perforated windows or jalis have precasted pattern with relatively larger voids and variety of designs. They serve as a transparent facades and create many a times the required bifurcation between two spaces or with internal and external environment. These jalis or perforated windows can be used along balconies or to create partition in internal spaces. The amount of transparency between two spaces can be achieved by sizing the window accordingly. Smaller size of voids reduce transparency. Glazed openable windows are another type of fenestration. These openable windows are the simplest and most efficient type of windows which can be designed in various shapes along with required weather protection or variety of customized designed external chhajjas or claddings. These fenestration windows are glazed and fixed with the variety of framing like wooden frame, metallic frame or unplasticized polyvinyl chloride UPVC frame. We can use these window and fenestration accompanied with internal curtain, blinds or vertical fins as per the requirement of interior. French window type of fenestration is very popular in modern architecture. French windows are generally through and through windows from floor to roof level with entire glazing supported with wooden, metal or UPVC frame. Such French windows provide almost 90% transparencies with the outdoors and give the perfect lighting to internal space, and they also provide the extended feel and view of adjoining landscape or exterior from interior space. Folding windows are another type of fenestration. These folding windows serve dual purpose, a partition as well as open window. They fold around track in both horizontal and vertical manner. Such folding window fenestration is most suitable for open kitchen, small cafes and kiosks where the counter need to be opened or closed as per the timing and functional requirement. Voids formed by fenestration are commonly covered by glazing which are fixed in specific designed frames. Now these glazing act as protective skin and provide permeability for light to enter and maintain illumination and thermal comfort. Double or triple glazed glass panel in 2 or 3 glass sealed around the edge with an air space between them form a single unit. The insulating air or gas between the layer of glass improve the thermal performance and will reduce thermal transmittance, U value and solar heat gain factor of the fenestration. A low value of solar heat gain coefficient is desirable for fenestration in warmer region, whereas a high solar heat gain coefficient is desirable in colder climates as that allow more heat penetration from external side to internal working positions. Now with the proper composition of these components, the same fenestration can be adopted to perform well in both summer and winter climates. Flipping windows can be very effective in areas with wide ranging and harsh seasons. These flopping windows are basically double glazed unit with a clear outer panel and reflecting inner panel. During winter, the inner panel allows solar radiance to pass through, but it traps the heat inside. The flipping the window in summertime helps to reflect heat back to outside, keeping the indoor temperature cooler. Frame used for fenestration at window or door also contribute substantially towards overall energy performance of fenestration. Wood is very good choice for framing fenestration. Wood got a very good thermal resistance, but it is very expensive and need rigorous maintenance, and it is difficult to maintain wood frames in moist environment. Modern architects use metallic aesthetic frames, and these metal frame got a higher value of thermal conduction, so they must be used with appropriate thermal insulation. So we use nylon heat insulation with panel and frame and triple panel glazing with organ filling, and nylon heat insulation in metal frame gives not only better aesthetic appeal, also have good energy performance with low U factor and low solar heat gain factor. Nowadays, UPVC frames are also becoming popular. UPVC, also known as unplasticized polyvinyl chloride, is a low maintenance, eco friendly substitute for wooden window frames. Such UPVC window frames are very strong, durable, need less maintenance, and got good thermal and noise insulation. So, where acoustic values are desirable, one can prefer UPVC window framing. We hope this small beautiful learning video has explained different type of fenestration and their application. We have also explained the shading support and framing used for fenestration. Our other video on fenestration design is equally useful, and the two together explain both design and type of fenestration used in building envelope. Our other learning video of the same green building playlist are very useful. You can use them in your study or refer them to your friends for their study. Happy learning. Have a nice time. Thank you very much.